And welcome back, everyone, and here we go, the final session of the European Tour 11 in Budapest, Hungary. Looking forward to what should be an incredible session of darts. Welcome along, everyone. Hope you are all good. And what is everyone up to? Hope you had a good couple of hours in between sessions. Let me just get my laptop on as well. So, big session ahead, starting with the quarterfinals. First up, Gurney against Ryan Searle. And then it is an all-Dutch affair. Two young slingers in Wessel Nyman, van Veen, and then Ross Smith, Stephen Bunting. Finally, it will be Michael van Gerwen against Josh Rock. Looking forward to this, everyone. So, what are we all saying? Remember, come and say hi in the chat room. Get involved. And let's do this. Bit of a light show going on in Budapest as well. Looks good. As Swiss Phil is about to get the players onto the stage for the first of the quarter-finals. Look, the way Super Chin won it this afternoon with that extraordinary 167 was majestic. Can Super Chin rediscover the winning feeling? As Gurney gets ready to walk on. James, do you think Pietreczko will have to withdraw from the Pro Tours next week? Judging on, look, he's got a day to make that decision. But looking at the Pietreczko we saw on stage day, yes, I would expect him to. He looked in an awful lot of discomfort. So I would be surprised to see him. Jamie, if you mean Wessel, yes, he does. He's gotten to a Pro Tour final this year. He's a multiple winner on the development tour. A very, very good prospect. And I'll tell you what, just some of the crowd shots we've got. It is a packed house in Budapest this evening. The atmosphere is going to be electric. As heavy metal comes down as well. Reese is on PDC TV. Again, I know I keep going on about PDC TV, but for $4.99 a month, it is incredible value. Ryan Searle has won the ball against Daryl Gurney. Do you think he can win it? Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, without a doubt, I think he could win it. But we are ready to rock and roll, folks. So, score predictions for the opening game. What are we saying? Super chin or heavy metal? How are we doing, Daniel? What do you think Pietrascu has done to his... I'm not sure what he's done, but you could see he was in agony to start with. And his throw, he couldn't throw properly. It wasn't. He couldn't follow through. It was just a loopy lob. But we are now underway. Daryl Gurney has stolen the darts here in the opening leg. Ryan Searle not at the races, and Gurney is marching all over this. Teletubbies are in the house in Budapest. Oh, the weather, it's grey and overcast. Welcome to autumn. As we enter my favourite time of the year, Gurney breaks in the opener 1-0 to Super Chin. Right, so it looks like he's still in the hotel. Not started at all well. Work to do, Daryl Gurney. No, he's all over the place at the moment. And Daryl Gurney is stepping all over it. Look, it is going to be 2-0. Barring an absolute darting meltdown. And it is 2-0. Start of leg 3, Ryan Searle only averaging 79. Gurney 106 right now. There's a few things going to happen. Searle is going to have to up his game considerably. And Gurney may have to drop off a little bit. But already you feel that this is a must-win leg for Ryan Searle. A double break, I'm not sure he can come back with the way he's playing right now. This 2-3-6 will probably have to go in 6 for Searle. Treble 19 gets him out of jail, but Gurney could apply maximum pressure here. $140 from Searle is unlikely to go from what we've seen. And Gurney doesn't get anywhere near the 104. So this has to go. One dart at tops. And it goes. That could be pivotal in this contest. Does that give Ryan Searle something to cling on to? I keep flicking round and City Dash don't take enough shots. They're trying to score the perfect goal all the time. But 140 from Searle all of a sudden has that one dart at a double change things around. Gurney still playing well. Right, Ryan Searle needs to apply pressure here. What he'd give for a 2 treble visit. And he's going to get that. So he's applied the pressure. Gurney, though, 107 for 3-1. It's not going to go. So Ryan Searle may get a chance to break back. Treble 17, double 16. Single 17, 16 leaves the bullseye. Doesn't go. So he has had an opportunity to level up. Couldn't take it. So 2 darts at double 16 for Super Chin. And he can pin it 3-1. But this game is now competitive. Searle is in the game. Just seen it on the stream. Searle's dart ball wasn't that close. Super Chin was clinical. But it's now a maximum. This is much, much better. from Ryan Searle, but he is still going to have to carve something. Tops. Not going to go, but this is a leg. That he's bossed. So, can Gurney just keep holding throw? Just keep Ryan Searle at bay. When he kicks off with a max, is he just turning this one around? Is he turning the screw? A treble here. And Searle has the opportunity, but that's a disaster. Gurney may have just dodged a bullet here. The poor visit from Searle. Yeah, Searle's shaking his head. He knows that he's let one go here, potentially. How we doing, Rob? I hope you are good. Right, 111 for Gurney. An opportunity he may not have thought he's got, but he can't take it. So again, Ryan Searle will get an opportunity here. .66 goes. We have a level game. And has this one just spun again? And Searle is now pressing home. And Searle is now in front. It's 3 legs on the spin for Heavy Metal. Yeah, he has been very good on his doubles this weekend. This is some turnaround from Ryan Searle. For the best part of 2.5 legs, he was languishing down in the late 70s for an average. Now he's up nearly 96. This is very, very good from Heavy Metal. $140 from Searle. It is now match point opportunity. And Gurney hasn't had the answers. Tops now for Searle. For 5 legs on the spin, and that is very, very good from Ryan Searle. He was 3-1 down and reels off leg after leg after leg. And he's into the semi-final. Gurney will be disappointed. He was in a great position. His average dropped, though, too much. He conceded around 10 points on his average as Searle raced through his. Yeah. But what a game we have next. Wessel Nyman against Jan van Veen. I'm looking forward to this one. 2 young Dutch stars will go at it. like we were saying earlier, from the top half of the draw, this is a huge opportunity. The bottom half is stacked. But one of them is going to get an opportunity. And remember, a Euro Tour win will probably get you in the Grand Slam. Right, so just being interviewed on stage during the break. So, score predictions then for Nyman against Van Veen. What are we saying? A lot going for Nyman. Mark says Van Veen just like, I think it really is a coin toss of a game. Could go either way. Yeah, I think it'll be a good match. Six for Van Veen. I definitely think it's going to be a good tie, that's for sure. Excuse me. So, just getting ready. Swiss Phil is there with his mic in hand to get us on. Yeah, I should imagine there'd be a one or two as well. Patrick, I'm with you there. And Wessel is on the stage, ready to go. So Van Veen walking on now as well. So both players are on the stage. We are now set to get this party started. I fell asleep. It was a different game. Daryl Gurney raced out the blocks, played really, really well. Ryan Searle was a long way off where he needed to be, but he got a lot better. Daryl dipped a little bit and Searle took his chances. Good evening, Anthony. Hope you are good, my friend. Always good to have you in. It's been close for a while, hasn't he? Oh, City have just equalised in the last minute. Oh, that's going to hurt. Both managers are going to be fuming. I think he... 2 seconds, mate. That one there. I'm sure he's been in the top 16. Yeah, Oh, it's all kicking off. But in the midst of it all kicking off, my apologies. Jan Van Veen has broken in the opener. 113 the average so for Van Veen. He is bossing this one. Yeah, gold. It's still going off. You know that Arteta's going to whinge like fuck afterwards. Van Veen in control at the moment. Look, Westall's averaging 91. Not doing a lot wrong, but Van Veen has been brilliant so far. Folks, I'm going to go quiet for about 10 seconds, 15 tops. I'm just going to unplug and plug back in my microphone because it's just getting a little bit of feedback. 2 seconds. There we go. Should be back now. Just had to plug it in. It's a chance for a double break here. Van Veen is going through the gears. Ben White trying to start a fight with Erling Haaland. Brilliant. 1-2-1 goes. That is exceptional from Van Veen. This is a bit like the other game where Nyman is averaging 100 and, he's averaging 96.62, but Van Veen is up around the 114 mark. And look, last year we saw Van Veen go on this incredible run where he was posting huge numbers. And is he going for another one of these stages of his career? At times he looks untouchable. But Nyman on course to get one of the breaks here. He's still in trouble. Wessel's just starting to cook now. Both of their averages are astronomical. Wessel's up around the 110 mark now. Van Veen 112. All of a sudden, we are on the move. Evening, Mark. Hope you are good. But Nyman, 98 to get back to 2-3. Has he had a bounce out there? Let's have a look at the pictures on the stream. No, sorry, he put bounce out on my... This double 10 has to go. Composure. And it doesn't. So Van Veen can once again re-establish that 3-leg cushion if he pins tops. Of course he does. This game is on fire. One misses, the other hits. This is a fabulous game. But it looks as if Van Veen is edging towards victory here. Nyman's done nothing wrong. But Van Veen is powering on. The average is 109. Is it only the World Youth Final that is broadcast? Excuse me. Nyman has missed doubles but will return. This time, double 12 again for Van Veen. Wessel Nyman has to be perfect from here on in. Van Veen is just running away with this now. Look, Nyman has still played some wonderful stuff. Van Veen will not win it at this opportunity because Nyman keeps it alive. Look, it's still a very, very big ask, but he's in this one still. Mark, I went a couple of years ago for the Euro Tour. It's a great city, great place. Wessel Nyman would like to see a trebleless visit here from Van Veen. Unfortunately, doesn't see one. And again, from here, Van Veen has 6 to win it. So, double 18 for Van Veen to this time get it done. Oh, and he's missed. Is he just presenting another opportunity? 1, 2, 4 would be a roof raiser for Nyman. Gets 2 cracks at this. Treble 18 and ball. Bullseye to keep it alive. Oh, he's at the 25. Van Veen splits it. And he does get the job done. A 6-2 win. Let's see how close the dart of the ball was. Oh, it clipped the top wire. It was close from Nyman. But Van Veen, 103 average. I just show the angle his darts going are incredible. But Van Veen is into the semi-final where he will play heavy metal Ryan Searle. Skip that one. There we go. We are ready to rock and roll for the next one. Where it will be Ross Smith against Stephen Bunting. Remember, Ross Smith had a comfortable afternoon, shall we say, unfortunately due to an injury to Riccardo Pietreczku. So, score predictions for the next one then. I'm right in saying Van Veen is wrong. Yes, you are. And Searle hasn't qualified, correct. Buggeries just won the British Classic. Cool. Not much of a surprise, really. And just realised it's only about 45 seconds. Yeah, so I've got the scores on the website, which are always in front of the stream. So what we going then, everyone? Score predictions. Let me know what you're thinking. About a minute and a half-ish. So about a minute to go then, folks, before we get the first quarter-final in the bottom half of the draw. Our first semi-final will be Ryan Searle against Jan van Veen for a place in the final. Remember, if you haven't yet, drop us a like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 40k as quick as we can. Right, break is done, so pictures are back. Look, there's still some big fights for him, John. The Fury fight, regardless of yesterday's result, is still huge. And especially if Usyk beats Fury again, they're both coming off losses. Fury coming off 2 losses in a row. It's still a massive fight. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? I said MVG on Friday, mate, and I'm going to stick with that. How are you doing, Andrew? Hope you are good. So the two quarterfinals you've missed so far, mate, is Ryan Searle beat Daryl Gurney. Gurney bossed the early stages, but Searle came back into it, and then Veen has just won a top tussle against Wessel Nyman. Really, really good. So the last two quarterfinals, Ross Smith against Stephen Bunting, MVG against Josh Rock. John, I disagree, and I thought Michael Oliver had a really good game. As a neutral, I enjoyed the game of football. I thought he had a really good game. Look, I can only say what I saw, and look, whether you believe it or not, when you saw Doku kick the ball, the argument will be that he was kicking it back to where the free kick was, and that's what Michael Oliver said. You saw him point to, look, I think he's done this. And if look, whether you believe that, not just you, but I mean in general terms, if you believe that or not, it's another thing. But at least you can see, look, the referee, I think I've seen this, or this is why I've done this. And that I don't mind, because he's telling you what he thinks he's seen, or how he's interpreted a situation. Does that make sense? Whether he's interpreted it right or wrong is down to interpretation. But by his actions that he said, I can see why he's come to that decision. Whether the decision is right or wrong is, again, up for debate, but I can see how that's come about. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, agreed. Trossard was daft. He knew exactly what he was doing. But you know, Arteta will moan. Pep will moan about the first goal, but again, for me, Kyle Walker was back in, and he was talking and. How we doing, Rob? Hope you are good, mate. Good to have you in. Need to know. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but unfortunately, look, they're good, aren't they? I know it gets boring, but they are good. Do we, Rob? Do we need to talk? Is it you or me? Right. So I've heard a lot of people say this. From in the stadium, it was brilliant. Now, I don't know what was different for you guys at home, but in the stadium, it was superb. And I've seen a few people on social media that were there say the same. Their mates have all gone to them. Oh, Liam was this, he was that, he was shit. But in Wembley last night, it was great. It sounded superb. So I'm not quite sure the translation between being live in the arena and on TV, what's happened. But I've seen a few say exactly the same. Right, Bunting has won the ball and will get us underway. Remember, Ross Smith only played one leg this afternoon due to the Pietrescu injury. Bunting had a 9-darter chucked against him. How we doing, Joe? Hope you are good, mate. Good to have you all in. 1-2-7 for the opener for Bunting. It is, John. Yep, 3 9-darters this weekend. Kordecker, Michael van Gerwen, and Martin Schindler. And we start off with a 1-2-7 in game, the Hinks. Darts just keeps giving. It does. No, honestly, Rob. I promise it wasn't nostalgia. If it was shit in the stadium, I'd say it. It was wicked. Mind you, allegedly he got paid £4 million to do 3 songs. Perfect straight, nice. To be fair, the atmosphere was incredible. Yeah, 10 minutes work for 4 million. I know, not bad if you can get it, is it? Ross Smith, 61 to level us up. It's going to be under some pressure. But 61 for Smith and a level game. Treble 15. Leaves double 16. And he can't hit it. How we doing, Anthony, my friend? Always good to have you in. Gates and Jim Williams, Jim Long, officially at the World Championship. Super stuff. Ross Smith has missed golden opportunities. We will have the soldier back on the Ali Pally stage, and I'm sure we're going to get a dance. Smudger does level it up, going into the semi-finals of event 14, Stowe Bunting against Alex Spelman. I know I shouldn't be biased, Anthony. I know I shouldn't. Don't say it, Phil. Don't say it, Phil. Don't say it, Phil. Come on, Spelman. Conor McGregor is the most... I can see why he's annoyed. I don't mind him in small doses. But yeah, a long period of time, I agree, John. But small doses, I don't mind. Ross Smith is threatening a break of throw here. Bunting only averaging 88 is off. Yeah, you know, Anthony, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, John. No, look, Dubois was superb. Like, I think the heavyweight division's poor anyway, but it's poor, but it's entertaining. Ross Smith cannot take the opportunity he carved. Is this a rescue job from Bunting? It is. Bunting steals one on his own throw. Ross Smith will be annoyed with himself. Cheers, Anthony. No major stories as of yet, mate. Keep us posted, and then we can tell everyone here what's going on within the CDC race for Alexandra Palace, who will join Leonard Gates and Jim Long on Muswell Hill in December. Nicole Anthony is obviously one of the honchos at the CDC, and he says they're all still live, so... Bunting should have been broken last leg. Now he's threatening a break of his own. $96 for 3-1. Tried to go double. Couldn't hit. So Ross Smith, look. 69 is never an easy finish. 18 for double 16. Double 16. And this time he pins it a level game. I would assume if Bunts makes the final. Right, okay, because because Bunts has got Spelman, so that would instantly rule Spelman out. Petrov. Interesting, Luke. Interesting. If Ross Smith goes on to lose this match in a last leg decider, he'll be kicking himself when you go back to leg 3. Double 18 for Bunting to lead once again. Splits it. I'm guessing, I'll double check, but I'm guessing the first dart at double 18 may have blocked it, which is why he chose to split with Smith not on a finish. Let's have a look. Now, I can't tell. No, I'm sorry, his reaction is just giving it all away. Dart 2 was just a shit dart. He pulled it into the 4. When he hit double 16, he gave it the... sorry. Update from the CDC and the race for Ali Pali. If Bunts wins his semi-final, he's going to the World Championships. If Spellman and Savada make the final, it's a shootout for the Worlds. What happens, Anthony, if Savada doesn't make the final and Spellman does? Does Spellman then need to win? Unlikely. Savada is winning his. Bunts is beating Spellman at the moment. 1-0 in a race to 7. I'm keeping my eye on this as well. 1-2-5 for Bunting. How we doing, Duffman? Good to have you in the chat as always, my friend. What country are you in at the moment? I lose track of your movements. And we have a level game once again. 3 apiece. Nothing to split them. Big celebration from Ross Smith. He knows that's a big moment in the race for Ali Pali. Stowe Bunts is 2-0 up on Alex Spellman. Heading to... Oh, yes! Is it meeting time as well this week then? Can you get me a live link invite? I'll come and speak. Ross Smith is making another assault here on the Bunting throw. Stober. Excuse me. Ross Smith needs a treble. Bullseye will do. Gets him down to a finish. Yeah, I think it might be, mate. Look, you and I are on the same page. Go and smash it. In the semi-final of CDC Event 14, Stowe Bunts is threatening a double break of the Spellman throw. And Ross Smith pins the 1-4-2. Treble 20, treble 20, double 11. It is a break of throw at last. He's been threatening it. And now he's converted it. We'll get a big celebration here, I'm sure. Yes, we do. Smudger is now favourite for the third quarter final. What has Bunting got in reserve? In the other CDC semi-final, Adam Savada is 2 legs away from the final. Stowe Bunts is 3-0 up on Spellman. Is this the end of the road for the Jackal? And is Bunts heading back to Alexandra Palace on the Euro Tour? Ross Smith found a monster finish to break, but needs a treble here. Can't find one, so the door is open for Bunting to break straight back. This will hurt Smith if he cannot convert the break. Remember, a break's not a break unless you hold. But 140 from Smith gets him down to 70. Can Bunting reply with his own 3-figure finish? Jason Watt is back within a leg of Adam Savada in the semi-final in the CDC. But is Bunting going to produce double 8 for his own? Oh, he can't hit. 2 at double 8 for Ross Smith. 1 at double 4. This is huge. And he hits last star in hand. That is massive for Ross Smith because he's now a leg away. He knows it's big as well. Oh, Stephen. Camera cut to him at a perfect time there. Look, I'm no lip reader. Ross Smith gave it the big one, and they cut to Bunting, and he's obviously mouthed to someone in his area. He's like, "Is he all right?" Alex Spellman is not dead just yet. He has a leg back against Stowe Bunts, and it is a break. The Jackal not done just yet. MVG, it was over a ton. Let me have a look. Finished 100.46. Most of the match, it was around the 104, 105 mark. He just had a little dip towards the end. But was Clements played decent as well. Was giving it to him as well. Here's one, Phil. Oh, pick a Premier League lineup based on walk-on songs. Aspinall, Joe Cullen, Vincent van der Voort. They're definites. They're going nowhere. Ross Smith, Chris Dobie. Luke Littler if he uses Cody Rhodes. Need 2 more. William O'Connor. And who's going to get my last pick? Bunting is back in this. Michael Smith, because I love Shut Up and Dance. Adam Savada is a leg away from the final in the CDC. But Bunting, he had to win 3 on the spin. He's threatening the break back, which would make him favourite in the decider. No, absolutely not. So Smith is on 164. Oh, just... Jason Watt not done though. He has a leg back against Savardis. Bunting is not going to take out the 161. So Ross Smith is going to get an opportunity at the 104. It's under pressure because Bunting is on a 2-darter. So 104 for Smith to win it. That's a happy accident. But he can't take it out, so Bunting will get the chance to level it up. $31 for Bunting and a level game. Double 8. And we are going all the way. And all of a sudden, Bunting becomes favourite because he had the darts. Over in the CDC, the race for Ali Pally. Savada is a leg away. Stowe Bunts has just stopped a mini revival from Spellman. 4-2. The Neon Nightmare leads against the Jackal. This game has swung a few times. Ross Smith will be thinking, one more go, one more chance. Right. Pressure here. Adam Savada is in the final. He beats Jason Watts 7-5 over in the CDC event. All eyes are on the other one. Bunts leads Spellman 4-3 at the moment. Right. Ross Smith has effectively stolen the darts here in this decider, but needs a good visit to consolidate that. He has done that. Down to 1-2-4. Bunting is now up against it. do with another treble. So Ross Smith, 1, 2, 4 to win it. $14 and ball. He's missed a big number. Oh my. We've seen a 167 once today already. Could we see it again? Ross Smith chased the treble and paid the price. But Ross Smith will return, looking at tops for a place in the semi-final. 5-5. This is getting dangerous. This is getting tense. And he's gone round the houses. Disaster for Smudger. 108 for Bunting to win it. 88. And it's not going to go. Can Ross Smith repair the damage? Has to make sure of the big number. 1 for 2-2. 2 at 2-2. And Ross Smith does break in the deciding leg. 6-5 to Smudger. Also, over in the States, Stowe Bunts is 2 legs from Alexandra Palace. Oh, Ross Smith is getting fined there as well. Throwing your dart in an angry manner when you win will get you a DRA referral. He's loving that one, Smudger. Stowe Bunts is also edging closer and closer. Spellman. Oh, that's nice of Swissville to pick Smith start up for him as well. I did see Cullen. Look, I can see both sides of it, Rob. Look, if you're poked and poked and poked, in the end you're going to poke back. And Joe's been provoked and poked one too many times, and he's had his say. I like it. So Stowe Bunts looking at tops, and he pins it. The Neon Nightmare is a leg away from Alexandra Palace. Spellman will have to win 4 on the spin, and when he's only won 3 legs in the contest so far, you would say it's unlikely. No, so Mark, Swissville is actually German. It's something Dan Dawson called him Swissville, tongue in cheek, and it's kind of stuck. He's actually German. So next up, this should be explosive. MVG against Josh Rock. Josh Rock has won the ball. Both are in good form this afternoon. Just update the results there, so they are updated. Whilst Smithy is Smudger's having his interview on the stage, let's take you back to the race for Ali Pally over in the States. Stowe Bunts is on the verge. What a leg. Leaves 24 after 12. Stowe Bunts is a dart away from returning to Alexandra Palace. Here we go. Double 12 for Bunce. And he has missed. Is this an opportunity for Spellman? 3 darts for Ali Pally have come and gone for the Neon Nightmare. But they've also come and gone for Spellman. So Bunce, double 3, and it goes. Stowe Bunce, the Neon Nightmare, is going back to Alexandra Palace. He joins Leonard Gates and Jim Long from North America at Muswell Hill in December. Congratulations to those 3. That is the CDC contingent that is heading for an assault on Alexandra Palace. But there is still an event to win, and it will be Stowe Bunce against Adam Savada for event 14 in the CDC. No, I don't think. I don't know. Joe can't. Joe obviously can't keep him off. But yeah, I agree that ever since that interview that David has trolled him slightly with the comments. But look, Joe's entitled to that opinion. Can Savada go back to back? Yeah, absolutely. Look, we saw that he's got a great game in him. That's a good point. I'll double check, James, but I believe the Continental Cup winner gets the Grand Slam spot. Let me just check. Yeah, I think it goes. I think it goes to the Continental Cup winner. There is a big prize in the CDC. Yeah, look, the CDC stuff's great. I love it. Yes, James confirmed. The winner of the Continental Cup gets the spot in the Grand Slam of Darts. So, score predictions for the MVG Josh Rock game. What do we say in chat room? Both played really well this afternoon. Can they back it up? Yeah, I'm going for an MVG win. I said MVG would win the tournament, so I can't change my mind. So, one place left in the semi-finals. It will either be Michael van Gerwen or Josh Rock. And here we go. Players are en route. MVG getting ready to walk. That arena is so good. Oh, lovely match. Absolutely. Josh Rock about to walk into his usual welcome to the party. Josh Rock about to bolt up those stairs. He makes me feel tired just watching him. He's everywhere. Right, here we go then. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Right. Last quarterfinal. One spot left in the semis. Who will join Ryan Searle? Jan van Veen. Ross Smith. Do I think Ross is slow? No. Josh Rock has started like a trooper here. Back-to-back 140s. Needs 130 after 9. We'll have 6 at the 130. Doesn't need to go the ball route. and chooses not to. We'll be coming back for double four. MVG will be hoping just to apply a little bit of pressure here. But doesn't really do that. So Rock for 1-0. Pins double two, last dart in hand. Josh Rock holds. Solid enough hold of throw in the opener. Not a problem at all, Nicole. Glad to have you here. First maximum of this match goes to Josh Rock. This game will be rapid. They both like to get on with it. But MVG can't leave a finish. But Josh Rock, say, could have applied pressure, but he can't find a treble either. There was a glimmer of an opportunity there for Josh Rock. He leaves 120, but MVG 44 for a level game. 2 a double 16, and he's missed. So Josh Rock to break. Oh, treble 5. He's gone the wrong side. He'll be gutted. But Van Gerwen now has to punish. And does. Level game. 1 apiece. Good game, this one. Both have been quite dominant on their own throws so far. Both firing in 2 treble visits here. This is just getting a little bit tasty. I like it. Treble 19 comes to Rock's rescue. And MVG can't leave a finish. So Rock has 6 at 154. But he can't find a treble. He's just made this perhaps a little more difficult than it should have been. So 96 for Rock. Double-double. Double 19, double 19, and it goes. Double-double for Rock. Two, 1 to Rocky. Yeah, absolutely. Ridiculous. So there's been moments of quality, but it's a little bit patchy from both as well. Interesting that we've not had any big celebrations from either player as of yet. Normally they both like to give it a little bit, but we haven't seen any of that yet. Big 140 there from Josh Rock. It's just, let's say, open the door, but Van Gerwen counters with his own 140. He leaves 127. What Rock would give for a max? 140, second prize. So, is this the opportunity Josh Rock needed? But bullseye for Van Gerwen. The 1-2-7 goes. Josh Rock was just sensing a chance, but Van Gerwen said, not on my watch. Again, no celebration from either player. They've both had quite a clutch finish, each in the last couple of legs, but no real emotion from either. Yeah, it's just simmering away nicely, isn't it? I agree. But look, they'll both be disappointed. They've both started this leg 2 visits without a treble. Rob, you could see from moment one he was struggling with a wrist injury, and literally the first leg he just couldn't throw them. He was just looping them, and he pulled out after the first leg. Look, credit to him for giving it a go, but you could just see that he didn't look in a good way. So 116 for MVG. He's going to have a little examination of the rock throw here. Treble 19. Can't find it, so he won't get a go at a double. But it was the first time that MVG's had a look at the rock throw. And Josh Rock has missed 2 darts at double 16. Break opportunity for MVG. Break taken. Rock missed 2 at double 16. Oh, the first one's too close. Blocked the whole bed. Josh Rock knows that's an opportunity that may cost him. But MVG just opened the door here. Tonner at 140 or bigger for Rock. Could do with another. He's in front on the MVG throw. I wouldn't say it's a chance yet. But now I would. Josh Rock has the MVG throw under the cosh. He's down to a finish first. $113 Van Gerwen, 170 Rock. But Rock gets first go on the MVG darts. Oh, the treble one's a spot of luck for Van Gerwen because it still gives him bullseye. Oh, he's at the 25. Yeah, the treble one was a stroke of luck. But Van Gerwen does hold 4-2. I'm not sure about the Rock setup there, if I'm being honest. From 170. 110 is easier than 105 for me. Both averaging around the 94 mark. So Rock will have a look at 116 to hold and stop this little run of legs from MVG. Doesn't hit, but will return. Remember, Josh Rock led this one 2-1. 3 legs on the spin for Van Gerwen. Now Rock. Double 10. Pins it first time of asking. Back to within 1. And remember, MVG has broken. So it's only 1 break back for Josh Rock. And he would then become favourite because he has the darts. But a bounce out is never a good thing. And a 177 from Van Gerwen. Just see it hit the flight on the way through for Rock. See the dart move. Absolutely, Anthony. We said that earlier. Congratulations to Leonard Gates, Jim Long and Stowe Bunts. All going back to Alexandra Palace. MVG leaves, double 8. How much pressure can Rocky apply? Not enough is the answer. Yes, it's a finish, but it's a big ask. And he's not going to get a look. Michael Van Gerwen is a leg away from the semi-final. Phil, do you think management are telling these young players to give it the big and to Bruce? I don't. Some may not. But look, I'm all for it. If you do something good, let your opponent know. Is my way of looking at it. If I was a player, would I give it big? Absolutely, I'd give it the big licks. At the end of the day, that you'll be remembered in people's minds more than someone that doesn't. I love that, Malik. I love that. Rock needs a treble here and can't find one. All of a sudden, MVG is threatening the Rock throw again. Doesn't really punish though. As Rock fires in a max of his own, he needed that. So 80 for Rock. Tops for a leg back. Tops is hit. Back to within 1. Now this is the one on MVG's throw. This is the one he's going to have to make count. This is a good dart from Rock as well, because the second dart blocked a lot of the treble. MVG's treble 19 hitting has been very good today, or in this game. His treble 20 hitting has been off. No maxes as of yet, but his cover shooting has been very good. So he's down to a finish. Has 6 darts at 148, and he's going to need 6 as well. Can't find a treble, so that just invites pressure here. MVG 88, Josh Rock 216. Another treble makes this interesting. Oh, that's a disaster dart. Bullseye. MVG can't hit it. I'm surprised at that. I thought he may have just laid up and said to Josh Rock, you can't hit this. And that would have been a mistake. Double 15 for 150. He's come inside. He's had a chance to break back. 2 match starts for MVG at 888. And that's something that Michael van Gerwen has not done enough of recently. He hasn't given Josh Rock an opportunity back as he pins it in 2. MVG is into the semi-finals. MVG just letting everyone know who the boss is up there. Look, he's going to have to improve that scoring power against Ross Smith, who did the third 9 data. That was this afternoon, and that was Martin Schindler. Just update the scores for you folks. So there we go. Semi-final number 1 will be Ryan Searle against Jan van Veen. Semi-final number 2, Ross Smith against Michael van Gerwen. Yeah, look, he hasn't played. He's played okay there, but he's won. Right, so getting ready for semi-finals. Who are you saying wins the event from here? Searle, Van Veen, Smith, or MVG? What are you saying? Right, it's a good final, James. The CDC. How are we doing, Laura? Hope you are good. Hope you had a wicked birthday as well. Oh, I bet she is. No, we've done the Euro Tours the last 3, I think, and it's worked well. How are we doing, Maisie? Hope you are good. See, look, we'll keep you past your bedtime tonight, Maisie. Yes, there is Tuesday, Wednesday Players Championship. Ross Smith isn't in the Grand Slam yet. Love that, Maisie. I agree. He is watchable. Pictures are back, so we are getting ready for the semi-finals. First up, Ryan Searle and Van Veen. Yeah, I see John's on the way over. Always good to have the Joker in the UK. Would they ever bring the Champions League back? I hope so. I like the Champions League, but the tournament was created just for the BBC, so I'm not sure if we'll see it again. Oh, the streaming one. I doubt it. The one that was played at Crondon Park. Can't see it. I like Ange. I wish that people would get off his back. Van Veen on the stage, ready to rock and roll. So here we go. Heavy metal on the way down. I said on Friday, I said I fancied MVG, Stephen, so he's still in, so I'm not going to change my mind. However, he will have to score heavier than what he did in that game. Ross Smith, we know, scores big, so MVG will have to as well. Both players are on stage. Van Veen has won the ball as well. Remember, it's first to 7 now, not 6. Right, so here we go. Let's get ready to do this, everyone. Semi-final number 1. On the first 9, both. Yeah, that's a reasonable first 9 average, James. I think if you're playing well, you'd like it somewhere between 110 and 115 if you're playing really well. But for me, MVG, his treble 19 hitting was very good against Josh Rock. I don't think his treble 20 hitting was particularly good, but his cover shooting was decent. But 140 from Van Veen has just got him back into this leg. We saw spells from him. That he was very young and very raw when he was playing in Southampton. But there was glimpses from him. But he takes out the 112 here to lead Ryan Searle 1-0. Yeah, MVG's cover shooting has always been exceptional. There's a break opportunity here. Ryan Searle is not left to finish, and Van Veen certainly is as he piles in the max to leave 47. The Searle throw is under examination. Will it be exam passed? 15, double 16. Two darts missed for Van Veen to break. Is it going to be a steal for Searle? It is. He levels it up. Van Veen misses 2 darts. Or the first one can't be any closer. And the second one, he's just over-adjusted. Phil Taylor. Look, I've not changed my mind on this. I've said for a long time. I think both at their best, I think MVG wins. But look, there's plenty of, maybe more people will say Taylor. But I think if you put them both at their very, very best, I think MVG wins. Ryan Searle just starting to relax and flow at the moment. But this is good from Van Veen down to 103. So would love another treble. And it's found one down to 121. Treble 17 needed, can't find it. So Ryan Searle, we get a look at the 121. 11 and ball. Treble. Lose double 14. Bullseye. Can't hit. And Van Veen does level. Oh, sorry, does lead. So had an opportunity at the ball, couldn't take it. Oh, that's a great question, Jade. Right. Yeah, I agree, Malachi. He should have more. I completely agree. Right, so great ideal temperament, power scoring, cover shooting, ball hitting, last starting hand up. Oh, this is a brutal question. Potentially ball hitting at his very, very best. Arguably Simon Whitlock. Because at one spell, he just didn't miss the bullseye. It's a really good question. I'm going to think about this. Tops for Searle in a level game. We are level 2 apiece. This is developing and brewing into a very, very good game. Van Veen on throw is so hard to break at the moment. Remember, Searle had an outside chance at the ball. Couldn't take it, and since then, Van Veen is just hoovering up 3-2 to the Dutchman. Still on throw. Hold on, everyone. Is it going to be number 4? Is it? No. Oh. He was teasing us, heavy metal. Yeah, not what we were looking for, James. Absolutely. And he's made a bit of a mess of this. And Van Veen could now pop out the 161 to break. Oh my. No, surely not. Oh my. Ryan Searle was on for the 9. Completely messed it up. Didn't get a go at a double. And Van Veen pops the 161. I bloomin' love this sport. Yeah, I didn't see any of it, but I saw on social media that he won. Oh, incredible stuff from Van Veen. Oh, that is one of the best legs of darts I could ever see, and summed up even better the fact that it was that was Rod Studd and Wayne Mardle at arguably their very, very best. The commentary was just ridiculous on it as well, which made it even better. 5-2 to Van Veen. He's going through the gears. He's averaging 109. Van Veen is going through the gears here. Incredible stuff. Bullseye for Searle. Can't hit it. But Ryan Searle has done very, very little wrong here. He's missed a dart at the ball for a 3-2 lead. And since then, Van Veen has literally gone through the gears. He is one away from a Euro Tour final. Ryan Searle must be thinking, what do I have to do to get into a European Tour final? On the other side of the pond, the CDC weekend is now complete. Adam Savada has beaten Stowe Bunt 7-3, averaging a ton. Bunt has averaged 95. What a contest that was. Remember, congratulations to Stowe Bunt, who joins Leonard Gates and Jim Long at Alexandra Palace in December. Nice mark. Yeah, again, yeah. All the ones that are left are superb. Stephen, yeah, it would be ridiculous. It would be crime against sport. Some of the numbers they hit. But 48 for Searle to keep this one alive. And does 6-3. So, can Ryan Searle just keep this one going? Keep asking questions of Van Veen. Van Veen will want to get this done as soon as possible. Will not want to let Searle back into this because we all know, look, all the elite guys, all of these boys are capable of running off legs in the blink of an eye. They can all go 12, 13, 12. Yeah, Stephen, the Gary Anderson MVG final in Dubai to this day is still one of the best games I've ever seen. As Searle misses the ball for the big fish. But coming back for 25 for back-to-back legs. Ryan Searle just making Van Veen think right now. And then a max. Oh, is this just getting interesting? There is another break opportunity. This would be for 3 legs on the spin for Searle. Tidy, James, tidy. And takes out the 1-2-4. All of a sudden, Ryan Searle is throwing for a level game. Is this just getting a little bit jazzy? How are we doing? Ryan, hope you are good. Quick question, folks. Do I have any stats on who is the biggest 180 hitter in darts right now? I'm sure if Lendl or any of our stats guys are in the chat room, they'll be able to help you out. Here's Van Veen just overthinking this right now. Look, he's done little wrong in this little blitz that Ryan Searle is putting together. Leaves 80. Remember, this is to send us to a last leg decider. And he's missed the opportunity. Can Van Veen punish again? Oh, I'll say we've already seen 161. But one more dart for Ryan Searle, and he can't take it. He has missed multiple darts now to send us to a decider. Van Veen is going to get one, and that is at double 16. And he takes it. Van Veen is into the final. He was made to work. He was made to sweat for it. Searle could not take the opportunity. Van Veen is into the final. Good game, that one. Good tussle. But it is 7-5 to the Dutchman. He will play either Michael van Gerwen or Ross Smith. Let's update the scores on the doors. There we go. They are nice and updated. So, score predictions then, everyone. Who are we going for? Ross Smith or MVG? So then, I'm saying 9 data. Yeah, look, it could be. Ross will be looking to break that record. Good stuff, mate. Cheers, James. Thank you very much. Yeah, agreed. Look, MVG don't think he hit a 180 in his quarter final. He's going to have to find some here, that's for sure. 20 seconds left till we get pictures then, everyone. Right, here we go. We are coming back to the pictures for our second semi-final. That will be Ross Smith against MVG. We are ready. The players are ready. And as Paul Starr would say, it's tungsten time. Giannis now 13th on the Pro Tour Order of Merit. He's had a great year. 100% that they're not waiting around at all. But also, I also think, James, that with the emergence of Humphreys, Littler, Rock, and that, it's also inspired the likes of MVG as well to look for changes and get better. MVG has won the ball as well. So here we go. Michael getting ready to walk. So semi-final number 2. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. It does. It irritates him that he knows he had a couple of chances. And I think the break over the summer, the fact that he had, obviously, his second part of his surgery and everything like that. And it was interesting listening to, I had a really good chat with Vincent in Holland and listening to the work they're doing and stuff like that. It was a real insight that if he didn't care, he wouldn't be doing the work that he's doing. But he still cares. Van Veen awaits in the semi-final, but who will it be? Ross Smith. Both of them look really focused on the way down. Not stopping for pictures or autographs now. It is business face on. So, here we go. MVG will get us underway in a second. We are ready to rock. MVG kicks us off with a max. I said he didn't score big enough in the quarterfinal. Well, they've both started like houses on fire. 140, 180. Hello, welcome along. You'll be disappointed with the follow-up though, because it allows Ross Smith in. You'd love another treble here. Down to a finish, but would have liked to have been lower. But Smith can't leave a finish. So MVG 152 doesn't have to go. But it's one of those ones. It's nice, it's eye-catchy, and it's in. MVG is sending out a message here in leg one, a 180 and a 152 finish. Yeah, I agree, James. I think the World Championship is more important to him. But I agree, look, Luke Humphries in 18 months or a year's time is going to be defending a king's ransom. So they have to put themselves in contention. Oh, hello, Michael. Hello. MVG is cranking up the pressure right now. Threatening a break. But can't find a treble there, so he just gives Ross Smith a glimmer to get back into this. But this needs to be big. Needs another treble. Can't find it. Look, he's on a finish, but it's a big ask. MVG just looking to set this up, and is going to. This is brutal from Van Gerwen right now. He's averaging 119. But treble 17 would leave the ball for a great escape. Can't hit it. So MVG, 18 double 16 or 10 tops? 18 double 16, and it is 2-0. It's a break of throw. Van Gerwen is going through the gears right now. Yeah, look, this setup has been incredible, Rob, for him. But he's not a massive changer, as we know. He only changes when something's not right or he feels that it's not right. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, absolutely. But Ross Smith is giving himself a chance here, but MVG shuts that down potentially with a couple of treble 19s. Double 16 for a 3-0 lead. And the average is still around the 116 mark right now. It is 3-0. What a week of darts this could be for Michael van Gerwen. We were all saying, including myself, it was a bit of a crisis. Didn't hold a ranking of title of any kind for over a year. And didn't look like winning one particularly. Yes. They are 22.2 grams. And then obviously you've got the flight and stem to add on to that. So MVG doesn't leave a finish. So Ross Smith has 6 to get rid of 222 points. So he's kind of flitted, Rob. I think Old Faithfuls used to be 23s originally, but then he's moved between like the 21.5s, 22, 23. So it's kind of the range. Yeah, it's not. It's not a radical move. Bullseye for Smith to get a leg, and he's missed, giving Van Gerwen an opportunity at 86. This is for a double break. 18 and ball. Double 7. Oh my, it's 4-0. The average is still astronomical. He is sending out a real statement here. This is vintage Van Gerwen. This is what he used to do. When his opponent missed, he hurt them. The scoring is there. All of a sudden, do we have another player in this Luke versus Luke battle? Is MVG saying, "Oi, you two, I'm still here"? The focus looks good as well. Leaves around ton. Ross Smith needs a big score to apply pressure. And he's going to apply pressure. He applies maximum pressure. Tops. I don't know whether he stayed there or not. We'll have a look. But Ross Smith is going to get 2 darts to get a leg on the board. And he can't take it. So even when MVG misses, Ross Smith is not punished. Oh, but a rare miss. The average plummets by 10 points in this leg. Huge last start for Ross Smith. And he has a leg on the board. He has something to build on. So, can Ross Smith get himself back into this contest? Or is Van Gerwen going to re-establish his dominance? He was out of the block so quick it was unreal. Could do with a treble here though. Finds one. So he's down to a finish. But Ross Smith finding a few trebles now. Oh, he's missed double 13 for a 146. 19, double 16 for a ton topper of his own, and Ross Smith is back in this contest. MVG will not want to give his throw up here because then effectively we're back on throw. All of a sudden, this game's brewing. This is a good game. I'm enjoying this. Wonder what Van Veen is making of it in the back. $184 MVG gets him down to 97. Littler's double 10 success rate is 11% higher than MVG, and that's at almost triple the attempts. Yeah, look, I've always said, James, I don't know if stats back this up, but I always think that MVG's best MO is 18 or is the double 16 area. He'll go through phases where he goes tops and tens, but I think he's better in that double 16 region. Possibly, Rob. I don't know. Prime Wade? Maybe. Yeah, I agree he has, and I'm not sure I like it. So Ross Smith, 1-2-1 for a comfortable hold. Yeah, at least he's not playing darts. Like Rob says, he's probably playing FIFA at the moment. He had the weekend off. A double 18 for Ross Smith. Mark, no. I know John O'Shea's in. How are we doing, Chris? That's unfortunate. MVG will want just to keep Ross Smith at bay. Will not want to get involved in a dogfight here, because although MVG is miles clear in the averages and X, Y, and Z, we know Smith is capable of brutal things. One, 2-1 for MVG. And he has 6 minimum if needed. You're not going to go treble 7, are you? I was going to say that would have been filth. I remember when Harold Monk did that in Southampton. But tops is hit. MVG is 1 away from the final. He's currently averaging just a tad under 108. Ross Smith is now going to have to win 4 on the spin against a man who is averaging nearly 108. And who starts with a max. The average goes to 109.5. Michael is going to get a match opportunity here. Whether he can take it or not is another matter. Treble 18 would have left the ball. It means Ross Smith is going to get the opportunity to prolong this contest. Can't take it. So MVG 80 to seal the deal. 2 at double 10. And he hits. MVG is into the final. A 107 average for Van Gerwen. He is now 1 match away from winning back-to-back ranking titles. He will play Jan van Veen in an all-Dutch final. Still a great run for Smudger. But Van Gerwen is on course. Yeah, no, he is. He's played some really good stuff. Let me just update these scores for everyone. 2 seconds, folks. That's that one. Right, we've probably got around 10 to 12 minutes before the final. Any questions? Get them in. We'll see what we can do. So fire away. Well, we've got 10 minutes or so. We'll see. Yeah, Carl Wilkinson, he is playing well. Look, we know Carl is a great player, Yorkshire lad. I think a lot will depend, Mark. Look, there's been some good signs from Peter, but a lot will depend on draws and things like that. Yeah, look, Vincent's been doing a lot of work on the throw, and the throw, look, it's still not perfect, but it's looking better. Is the thing? It's looking better than it did. Still work to do, but good signs for MVG. Yeah, James, I think that or the Players' Championship finals, I think, are his best 2 opportunities. I think the Grand Slam is a tough ask for him because of his age. Sorry, Peter, if you're listening, but to win it, those 2, that final Sunday is brutal on anyone. That is survival of the fittest. Do you think there's any hope Vincent keeping his card? I don't think so. If I'm being honest, I'd love Vincent to keep his card, but I don't see it. Yeah, exactly that, James. I don't like the Grand Slam format in the end of the at the end of the tournament. I don't think it's fair. MVG's first 9 average 115.90. That's a little bit good. It is. Should be a great final. So, any more questions? Fire them in. I'm showing a repeat of last year's final by the look of it at the moment. Chizzy against Luke Humphreys. Humphreys missed some match darts and Chizzy picked up the title, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I'd say the best of 31 for the last 3 rounds doesn't worry me too much, but it's the semi-final and final on the same day. It's just horrific. And there's a big advantage if you play in that first semi-final. Yeah, that's what I mean. Potentially, you could end up playing 62 legs of darts. Yeah, the new studio. I say we can get in from the 1st of October. It's going to take us some time to get it how we want it. But yeah, the plan is we will be bringing you some new stuff towards the back end of the year and early into 2025 as well. We've got some good plans for you all. Any more questions? Fire them in. So as well, chat room. Just out of interest, look, I'm not saying we're going to be able to do everything, but what other content would you like to see from us here at OD? Last time the bottom half of the draw was price in 20. Yeah, we commented on it last year, James, that the advantage of playing first was unreal. That's not really. That's more of a Super Series thing, Mark, than an OD one. But yeah, just interested to see what other things that you'd like to see from us. If we can do it. I'm not saying that we can. We'll certainly try. But what other pieces of content would you like from us? Yeah, John, we can try that. That's not an issue. How do they decide who's in each pool for the grand? So it's a bit all over the place. There's like different pots, and it makes no sense either. Because I remember whoever comes through the like for me, all those 8 qualifiers should be in one pot, but they're not. They then put, if you come through the qualifier, you then get put in a pot depending on your ranking, which I don't agree with. Darts reviews. We could probably do something on that. More news, yeah. More coverage across all darts, if possible. Yeah, little. No, it's a good point. The exclusive interviews are we have loads in the pipeline for the back end of the year, because there's loads of exhibitions that I can get to get that content. Ranking the best and worst darts equipment. I've really enjoyed some great matches. Yeah. I potentially am, Mark. Yes. Top 5 cities in the UK. Yes. Top 5 city of the world. No. Cameron Menzies is right up there for this year for me. Showing some really good highlights of the Euro Tour this year. You forget how many good moments there's been. Again, any more questions? Keep them coming. Yeah, Menzies has been absolutely superb. So, if Clements and above, who do you think fills the remaining spots in Dortmund? Oh, let's have a look. I like things like this. European Championship race. So, yeah, Clements and above. I think Wade makes it. I didn't realise how low Michael Smith was. If I'm not mistaken, because I haven't got it up, Menzies is in the last two, correct? If so, I think Menzies makes it. James, is Wessel in any of the last two or not? I'll tell you what, there might be a couple of big names missing out here. Only 12, right, okay. So he'd need... I think Menzies makes it. Wessel would need a very, very good run like he's had here. You know what? The Decker might miss out. Although Gilding's not playing well, I think he's got too much of a cushion. I think 18 maybe too much. As in, I mean, for everyone to overtake him, he might finish 31st or 32nd. But I think 18 is a big ask for all the ones outside as well to get to. To a point, Joshua hurt Dubois as well. Yeah. Again, with some more match play under his belt at the Pro Tours, I liked what I saw from Aspinall in terms of the throw looked very good and silky again as well. So I think Aspinall is in the mix. Dimitri is in no kind of form, but could switch it on. The fact that Menzies is in the last two, I think, is a real plus for him. And we've got about, excuse me, about 20 seconds till we get the pictures back. So, first to 8, score predictions. Didn't see any of them. No, obviously I've watched a lot of the stuff, but I didn't see any of them. No. Right. Phil Collins is on. Everyone loves a bit of In the Air tonight. Yeah, timing wasn't great, mate. I agree. But we are getting ready to rock and roll for the final. Score predictions then, first to 8. What are you saying? I will be here on Tuesday for the Players' Championship, mate. Don't worry. I will be here. 85 Van Veen. I think Van Veen needs to get out of the blocks quick. I don't think he. If Van Veen is going to win this, for me, he has to start like an absolute train. Cannot let MVG get comfortable and into a rhythm. Van Gerwen has won the ball as well. Let me just refresh that. That's it. MVG's name now on there. So, MVG on his way to the stage. Found someone winners. I like that. I like that. Yeah, a break of throw early would be the way forward. Right, Van Veen is about to walk as well. And what city royal would you bring into a tournament? For mine would be you had a joke dart. Not quite. I would rather a player be able to use that dart for an extra attempt, double scoring phase. Yeah. What would I bring in? Yeah, oh look, back when they had that little rivalry for 3 years or so, it was incredible. But here we go. ready to rock and roll. The final is here, everyone. Let's do this. Van Veen against Van Gerwen. Van Veen may have to be somewhere near his absolute best here. Oh, as Eddie Hearn would say, Anthony, oh, go on then. Remember, I feel Van Veen has to be quick at the blocks, and so far, it has not been that. Cannot let Van Gerwen get into a big lead. Oh my. Oh my, Van Gerwen's gone fishing in leg one. Send it out and reel it in. 170 in the opening leg. I think he has the potential to be a top 10 player, yep. Some start to this final as Van Gerwen reels in the fish. And all of a sudden, it's a big visit there from Van Veen. He needed that just to keep Van Gerwen at bay. You feel this 102 is crucial early on. Double 11. I understand the play there from Van Veen. I completely get it. Oh my. Oh, I was to say, Van Gerwen's missed a double attempt for an early break. I feel this is key for Van Veen here. This has to go. And it does. That's a big leg for Van Veen. I like that a lot. Composure there from him. How far was Van Gerwen away from top? Was a bit of a flyer, to be fair. But he has held his throw early. We saw in Van Gerwen's semi-final, he broke Smith early and then just patted him away. But Van Gerwen means business. He's averaging nearly 113 right now, 112.91. And the average is going up. He's on for a potential 11. Goalkeepers in darts, fair. I'm sure it'll take a 12. 12 dart holder throw. That is commanding from Van Gerwen. He has not given Van Veen a sniff on his throw yet. If Van Gerwen keeps throwing like this, how long can Van Veen withstand the onslaught? At the moment, Jan is just being It's been bullied on the oche at the moment. Van Gerwen looks 10 foot tall at the moment. Prancing around the stage like a peacock, sensing blood. I'm going to say a treble here, and Van Veen's in a bit of bother. 2 trebles, he's in a world of trouble. The throw is under the cosh. 78 for a break, and Van Veen can't leave a finish either. The pressure is beginning to tell. Poor visit from MVG, but won't matter because he tees up tops and will return. Tops for a break of throw. 3-1 Van Gerwen. Break. The visit on visit pressure he's creating here is vintage MVG. Is not giving Van Veen anything. Yeah, absolutely. Where does... This would put MVG up to 2nd seed as well. I would expect him to play on the Euro Tour, yeah? A win would put him back up to 4th on the Pro Tour order of merit as well. He means business right now. $103 for MVG. It's a poor first start. It's one of the rare poor visits, and Van Veen needs to jump all over this. He hasn't been given anything. And the first time he has, this is a huge bullseye, and he can't take it. He's at the 25. Tops for MVG. Ooh, a rare miss. Van Veen has to punish. And he does. That's a big leg for Van Veen, because he's had the kitchen sink thrown at him. But effectively, we're back on throw here. You wouldn't have said that 5 minutes ago. Van Veen is now making a game of this. Is he growing in stature? It's in a good position here. He's got 6 starts at 201. Needs a treble though. Finds one, 101. Only a 60 from Van Gerwen. So Van Veen, 101 for 3-all. 81. Treble 15. Double 18. And we are level. This has been a great response from Van Veen. All of a sudden, are there just a few cracks appearing? Because that's a poor visit from Van Gerwen at the start of the leg. Are things changing? The average is now 98 from Van Gerwen. It's dipped. The last couple of legs, he has not been on it. And no treble again. Van Veen has to jump all over this. Can he flip it and put the pressure onto MVG? Because he's effectively stolen the darts here. MVG down to 1-2-1. What Van Veen would give for a 2 treble visit or better. $114. It's doable if he gets a go. Treble 17 and ball. It's not going to happen. So Van Veen is going to get a chance here for 3 legs on the spin and to break the Van Gerwen throw. Treble 18 tops. Oh, he's missed. How crucial could that dart be? MVG leads again. But Van Veen is in this game now. He has missed a dart to break. How close was it? Not really threatening. But the first 180 of the match is hit by Jan Van Veen. Look, this isn't the all-conquering Van Gerwen performance we saw against Ross Smith. Van Veen just needs to keep him working here. Keep him honest. At 3-1 down, Van Veen could have rolled over and had his belly tickled. He hasn't. He has rolled up his sleeves and he is fighting. MVG has lost the scoring power that he had. The first 3 legs or so, the scoring power was there. But since then, it's disappeared, and a brilliant 162 for Van Veen sets up what has been a dominant hold of throw. Right now, MVG is not threatening the Van Veen dart as he was earlier on. For a level game, 4-all. Michael is being made to work here. Right now, Van Veen's outscoring him. As he grows in confidence, the young Dutchman. He is making Van Gerwen work. This is a real examination. It's a good examination. How are we doing, Harvey? Hope you are good. MVG down to a finish. It's a big ask. But Van Veen could... It's the first time he's blinked recently. Can't leave a finish. So Van Gerwen has 6 at 164. The setup is exquisite. Leaves double 18. 4-5-4 to Van Gerwen. He knows he's involved in a battle here. And again, no treble. Just making life a little bit easier for Van Veen on his own throw here. No maximums yet for Van Gerwen, which is a surprise. And right on cue. No. No worries, Harv, no worries. So, Van Veen, 6 starts for 210. Leaves 110. What pressure can Van Gerwen apply? None is the issue. Doesn't leave a finish. So Van Veen on course to level it up at 5 apiece. He has grown into this contest. And it is a contest now. It's 5 apiece. It's effectively a best of 5. Van Gerwen has got him brawled here. Is he going favourite? He is definitely outscoring Van Gerwen at the moment. He's not feeling the pressure. Tell you what, he's sniffing a break opportunity here. Disaster for Van Gerwen. And for the first time, Jan Van Veen going favourite for this contest. He weathered the early Van Gerwen storm. $171 from MVG. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. But it is going to be a dart at the bullseye to break, and he can't hit it. Is Van Gerwen going to rescue the situation? Double-double. He's gone outside. So Van Veen has an opportunity to lead this final. 9 for double 8. Van Veen breaks and leads. Times have changed in this final. And Gary's not played this weekend, buddy. We get a little fist pump from Van Veen. MVG is going to have to dig deep here. He trails in the final for the first time. Yes, he's on the list. Oh yeah, he's on the list for the next 2 Pro Tours. Van Veen fires in his second maximum. But MVG replies with his first. Break back opportunity for Van Gerwen. And this is what I wanted to see. That when pushed, did Van Gerwen have the gears with the new equipment? $41 to break back. When challenged, he's found the answers, but he's missed. And he's made a mess of that. Only got 1 dart. 25 and ball. Oh my, Van Veen. You couldn't, could you? No, it just blocked it. So, Michael, double 11. This could get tricky. Because he split it. But will it? Last start in hand. This is a huge moment. Oh, how big is that? Last start in hand for MVG. Breaks back. Oh, and he knows that's big as well. I think he'll play in at least one. Just noticed all the away sums on your wall. I love Oasis, mate. No treble though for MVG. Van Veen needs to step all over that. And he is. Punished to the absolute maximum by Van Veen. He has stolen the darts here against Van Gerwen. He is sensing a real upset here. Magnificent if Van Gerwen gets a go. 130 for Van Veen. Treble 20 ball. He's not going to get a go. But Van Gerwen needs to hit to rescue the situation. And he's missed 2 darts. Big moments here. 72 for Van Veen. It's going to be 2 at double 6. Oh my. Is double 1 going to get him out of jail? What a way. Look, he's absolutely shanked a dart at double 6 into the single 10. But the recomposure from Van Veen was brilliant. And now Van Gerwen has to win back-to-back legs. The composure Van Veen has shown then, because dart 2 was horrific. He absolutely shanked it into the Big Ten. But MVG is fighting here. Another treble needed for Van Veen. He can't hit it. So MVG will have 6 darts to break, but he's shanked it again. The setup is awful. He has just handed the chance back to Van Veen. Michael's setup play was awful. But he's going to get a dart at double 11. Come inside on the 142. So Van Veen, this is a title winning opportunity. Treble 20, double 19. Oh, he's gone the 16s route. He's composed, and a championship dart has gone missing for Van Veen. 2 darts for MVG to send us all the way. It was close as well. 7-all. Look, vintage Van Gerwen always used to win last leg deciders. However, that's not there anymore. How much will that match dart play on Van Veen's mind? Not very much is the answer, because he kicks off a decider with a maximum. Brilliant from the young Dutchman. He's effectively taken the darts. It is bold, James, I agree. But Van Veen can't follow up the max. How big is that treble 19 from MVG last start? This visit is huge for Van Veen. Needs to find something. And can't. So, it is back on throw. Michael is going to get a match-winning opportunity. There's nothing Van Veen can do about it. All he can do is apply pressure. And he's doing that. It's the final, mate. He has left 78. Van Gerwen 110 to win it. He's going to get a dart to win it. And that dart is at double 16. And Michael Van Gerwen, that's what we wanted to see. In clutch moments, he has done it. Oh, look, a week ago, this 110 doesn't go. I'm telling you, it doesn't. Look what it means to him. I'm telling you, a week ago, that 110 doesn't go. That is vintage Van Gerwen in a decider. Oh, the hunger is back. That is for sure. Look, Van Veen can take a lot from that final. He has played his part in a great final. Wow, what a final. Everyone, that is incredible. Yeah, look, Charles, look, that's what I wanted to see. Pushed, would he respond? Yes is the answer he has. Everyone, thank you very, very much for all of your support. It has been incredible. Yes, we have got a dangerous MVG on our hands, Anthony. Look, everyone, thank you very, very much for all the support over the weekend. The good news is we are back tomorrow for the live lounge. Myself, Dan and Gob will have you all covered. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I will be here for the Pro Tour as well. So make sure you don't go anywhere. The only place you need to be is here at Online Darts. And if you haven't yet, make sure you drop us a like and subscribe as always, because we massively appreciate all the support. Again, we're trying to get to 40k as quick as possible. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. But it's been a fantastic weekend as always, and I will see you all very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tomorrow, 8 PM, the live lounge. Be there.